I think Subcommittee Chair Shetty's coming down, so we can get going. We're gonna relax the rule and roll call a little bit just so we can get out of here to our subcommittees. I'm gonna take a voice vote with all opposed. Raise your hand. I'll read those off, but I think most of these should go pretty quickly. So let's see how quickly we can get this done. House Bill 327, Delegate Chang.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 327 increases the number of members on the Board of Community College for Anne Arundel County. The local delegation bill, the delegation voted unanimously.
Local bill passed delegation. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, raise your hand. Bill's unanimous. House Bill 341, Delegate Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. House Bill 31 is a COLA adjustment for higher education staff at certain institutions of higher learning. The First Amendment is technical. The Second Amendment makes this bill only applicable to certain institutions of higher education. Move the amendments.
This one is down to about. We brought it way down on this bill.
Way down.
Way down. So any discussion on the bill?
Way down to
2 million?
Two. It's two. Yep.
Yep. So this is in line with what other committees are doing. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hand. Delegate McComas is a no. Delegate Stanco is a no. Delegate Mangione is a no. Delegate Hannibal is a no.
And
Delegate Grist is a no. The bill passes. House Bill 376. Delegate Harris.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This bill requires the Prince George's County Board of Education to hire an independent consultant to complete a comprehensive study on the feasibility of relocating the board of headquarters. 2 amendments. First Amendment is technical. Second Amendment adds the study must be completed prior to a long-term lease being signed by the school system. Move the amendment.
Those amendments have clear delegation. All in favor of the amendment, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. I move the bill as amended.
Second.
Any discussion on the bill as amended? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hand. It's unanimous. Bill passes. House Bill 428, Delegate Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. House Bill 428, it's concerning empowering community schools to be able to better expedite those that are maybe facing housing insecurity with rental assistance and other kind of foreclosure prevention resources. There are 2 amendments. The First Amendment is technical. The second one changes the requirements for the Director of Community Schools and the Community School Coordinator and alters provisions of the program and removes the mandate. Move the amendments.
It removes the funding mandate, sets up the program. Any discussion? Discussion on the amendments. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Any discussion, motion on the bill?
So this will
No,
It has no cost.
no cost.
there's no cost. Okay.
Wait, no, wait.
And,
Yeah.
and there's money in the budget as it comes up. from the
There's already
Senate.
money for it, yeah. Because now they're like referring, they're not administering it, like at the school.
Delegate, let's have council because there is money in the budget. So council.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So the amendments remove the mandate, so it just says the governor may appropriate that money in the budget for this program. The Senate has appropriated $5 million contingent on this bill or the cross file passing, but the out years, there is no mandate for the program.
Well, it's a classic. The legislature can add if we see fit, but there's no mandate that the governor has to. Yeah. Other discussion? Okay, bill's been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, raise your hand. Delegate Mangione and Delegate McComas are no. The bill passes. House Bill 504, Delegate Watson.
Chair, this is the Maryland Humanities Council appropriation to the Maryland HOTSA Memorial Strengthening the Humanities Investment in Nonprofits for Equity grant-making initiative. The bill allows the governor to appropriate $1 million to this. There are 2 amendments. The First Amendment is technical. The Second Amendment authorizes, but does not require the governor to include an appropriation in the budget bill.
Moving all of our non-mandated
There's a
funding bills today. Any discussion? All in favor of the amendment, say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Is there a motion on the bill? Bill's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hand. Unanimous, bill passes. House Bill 541, Delegate Chang.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chairman, this is a local delegation bill. It authorized the Anne Arundel County to establish a student loan assistance repayment program for educators in Anne Arundel County Public Schools. The delegation voted in favor of it. Move the bill.
Delegation bill, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hand. The ayes have it. House Bill 688, Delegate Barnes is gonna get in this May Fund game here. It's Maryland Historic Trust, Governor May Fund, 5 million. I'll move favorable. Oh, I do have. Oh, shoot, I have an amendment. Council?
The amendment alters provisions of the program related to which arts organizations are eligible.
Okay, move the amendment. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. I'll move the bill as amended. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Opposed, raise your hand. Ayes have it. Bill is unanimous. House Bill 741, Delegate Mangione. Delegate Mangione's got a bill. Any money, Delegate Mangione?
Doing it for my county.
All right, let's hear about it. We want to hear about this bill.
Yeah, this has two amendments. The first one's technical. The second just alters the date of the study. And all the bill is basically a study about a sports complex in Baltimore County.
Now's the time you move the amendment.
Move the amendments.
All right. All in favor of the amendment, say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Is there a motion on the bill?
Move the bill.
All right, like a pro. All in favor of the bill, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hand. No, it's unanimous. Bill passes. House Bill 771, Delegate Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. House Bill 771 requires each public four-year higher education institution to adopt a policy regarding pregnant and parenting students that is consistent with Title 9 of the Federal Higher Education Act. There are two amendments. The first amendment is technical. The second one exempts certain institutions from requirements under the bill and changes the term policy to plan. Move the amendments.
Second.
Discussion on the amendments? All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it.
Bill is amended.
Bill's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hands. Bill's unanimous and passes. House Bill 796, Delegate Chang.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. This is a local Carroll County delegation bill, the annual bond authority. Move favorable.
All right, annual bonding bill for Carroll. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hand. The ayes have it. Bill passes unanimous. House Bill 897, Delegate Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. House Bill 897 is a Baltimore City delegation bill concerning the establishment of a Baltimore Convention and Tourism Redevelopment and Operating Task Force. The only amendment, which there isn't in the packet, would simply just remove the word authority from the title. Move the amendment.
Second.
Okay, any discussion on the amendments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Move the bill as amended.
Second.
Any discussion on the bill as amended? All in favor, say aye. Opposed, raise your hand. The ayes have it. The bill passes unanimous. House Bill 899, Delegate Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. HB 899 establishes the Maryland Loan Repayment Assistance Program for firefighters, emergency medical service providers. It also alters the requirements for the Charles W. Riley Firefighter and Ambulance Rescue Squad members scholarship. There are two amendments. Amendment number 1 is technical. Amendment number 2 strikes the LARP and makes alterations to the current scholarship. Move the amendments.
Discussion on the amendments. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, say no. The ayes have it.
Move the bill.
Second. Bill's unanimous and passes. House Bill 902, Delegate Greist.
Right.
And we're giving.
So House Bill 902 allows our federal Head Start programs to take state money. This will help our LEAs with Pillar 1.
Sounds like a great bill.
Move the bill. No.
All right, so we got a birthday boy here. We want to vote for his bill on his birthday.
Happy birthday.
In the middle of the voting session.
Happy birthday, dear Jeff. Birthday to you. My gosh. Do not quit your day jobs, guys.
All right.
Y'all are a horrible singer.
All in favor, say aye. Opposed, raise your hand. It's a unanimous vote for the birthday boy. The bill
Thank you.
passes.
Thank you. Thank you. All.
House Bill 950, Delegate Edelson. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 950, Delegate Edelson. 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 Ho
Thank you, Mr. Chair. House Bill 950 requires the governor for fiscal 26 and beyond to include in the annual budget bill an appropriation from the TTF of at least $80,533,314, or sorry, $80,533,314 to the LOTS grant program for statewide program operations that helps everybody's county. The bill takes effect July 1, 2024. Move the bill.
This is in concert with current practice, so the bill doesn't have a cost because it's what we're doing.
That is correct, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Yep.
So if this is current practice, is this just codifying current practice? And why is it necessary to do this?
Yes, exactly. We're making sure that we allocate at least the minimum amount from FY 24. That's where the number comes from for the LOTS program going forward.
Similar to highway user, right?
Yes.
So it's put in the same posture as highway user would be.
Okay.
So in order to cut this, you'd have to birth it.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right, any discussion on the bill? Was there an amendment I missed? No amendments, okay. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed, raise your hand. The ayes have it, it's unanimous, bill passes. House Bill 983, Delegate Solomon.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is a bill to include bargaining unit G in pay rates for specified employees at the Clifton T. Perkins Hospital, as well as pay rate for employees in the Behavioral Health Administration or the Developmental Disabilities Administration. There were a group of educators who were left out of these pay rate increases. There are two amendments. Amendment number 1 is technical, and amendment number 2 clarifies the scope of the unit G employees to make sure that we are only covering those employees that were left out, and also clarifies that employees of the Regional Institutes for Children and Adolescents, or RICAs, in Rockville and Baltimore receive pay equivalent to similarly trained and qualified employees at Clifton T. Perkins Hospital. Move the amendments.
Second discussion on the amendments. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The amendments pass. Motion on the bill.
Move the bill.
Bill's been moved in second. Any discussion on the bill as amended? Delegate Grice.
Very quickly. So this is an item that should have probably taken place during the collective bargaining process. And so I'll be voting against this bill.
Delegate, any other discussion on the bill? All right, so all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hand. Delegate Grice is a no. Delegate McComas is a no. Delegate Stanko is a no. Delegate Mangione is a no. Delegate Heineball is a no. Delegate Metzger is a no. The bill passes. House Bill 1005, Delegate Forbes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. HB 1005 makes specified employees of the Maryland Department of Health members of the Correctional Officers Retirement System. There are two amendments. Amendment number 1 is technical. Amendment number 2 specifies the group of employees of the Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services eligible to transfer credible service to the Correctional Officers Retirement System. Move the amendments.
Question on the amendments, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Is there any discussion on the bill as amended? Is there a motion on the bill?
Move the bill as amended.
Those are moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hand. The bill passes with a unanimous vote. House Bill 1013, Delegate Wallach.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. HB 1013 authorizes licensed clinical professionals to sign illness or disability when an employee takes more than 5 consecutive workdays for sick leave, either for personal illness or for disability for themselves or their immediate family members.
No amendments to the bill? Move the bill. All right. Bill's been moved. Is there a second? Bill's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed, raise your hand. Bill passes by unanimous vote. House Bill 1016, Delegate Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. House Bill 1016 is a Frederick County delegation bill, and it simply establishes a school construction master plan work group. There are no amendments. Move the bill.
Bill's passed delegation, moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hand. The ayes have it. Bill passes by a unanimous vote. House Bill 1021, Delegate Chang.
Great. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. This is local Washington County delegation bill that authorizes the annual bond authority. Move the bill favorably.
Annual bonding for Washington County. We have a letter from the county. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hand. The bill passes by unanimous vote. House Bill 1044, Delegate Solomon.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As introduced, this bill dealt with degree requirements within state government as well as recruitment practices
that language was struck. And instead, there are two amendments. Amendment number 1 is technical. Amendment number 2 removes the language regarding the use of an applicant or employee's educational attainment and the provisions renaming titles or descriptions within state positions. And instead, what it does is repeals 2 requirements that unnecessarily delay the review and selection of qualified applicants that came from the personnel work group. Move the amendments.
It's on the amendment.
On the amendment,
like,
Delegate Rice.
but I was opposed to the bill because it was a one size fits all. And there are certain positions that really should have more stringent educational requirements. And so what this amendment does is that it strikes that. So I'm fine with this bill now.
Amendments. The ayes have it. On the bill, is there a motion? Okay, bill's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hand. The ayes have it. The bill passes by unanimous vote. House Bill 1115, Delegate Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. House Bill 115, it actually creates a process for the uniform reporting of information on County Board of Education budgets to share that information in a timely manner with the county governing body. There are 2 amendments to this bill. The first amendment is technical, and the second one alters certain percentages and applies the bill to certain school systems. Move the amendments.
Okay, any discussion on the amendments? Amendments have been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Motion on the bill.
Move the bill.
Bill's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hand. The ayes have it. Bill passes by unanimous vote. House Bill 1211, Delegate Forbes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. HB 1211 exempts a retiree of the teacher's pension system who is reemployed and meets specified criteria from the mandatory offset to his or her retirement benefit. There are 2 amendments. Amendment number 1 is technical. Amendment number 2 repeals obsolete language relating to exemptions for a rehired or retiree whose position was fully funded by a grant. Move the amendments.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The amendments pass.
Move the bill as amended.
Bill's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hand. Bill passes by unanimous vote. House Bill 1402, we're going to hold. So we'll move to House Bill 1440, Delegate Watson.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is a Howard County delegation bill, which requires the Board of Education to post on the website the differences between the superintendent's proposed bill and the Board of Education's adopted bill with rationale. There are no amendments. Move the bill, please.
Local bill. Any discussion? Those moving second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hand. The ayes have it. Bill passes by unanimous vote. House Bill 1450, Delegate Watson.
Chair, this is also a local bill, which is a Howard County task force that study revenue options for school capital needs. There are no amendments. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
There are amendments.
Yes.
The amendment alters the provisions of the report. Move the amendment.
Okay. All in favor of the amendment, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Motion on the bill. I'll move the bill.
Second.
Those are moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, raise your hand. The bill passes by unanimous vote. House Bill 1451. Delegate Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. House Bill 1451 establishes an arts incubator work group, and this will actually be staffed by the Maryland State Arts Council, so there's no fiscal impact here. And so the amendments just kind of alter the report of the work group slightly, and then also provides another alternative title for this bill. You might follow along as every first letter of this of the words that I will read will spell out something that you can figure out amongst yourselves. So this bill will be jumpstarting every artist and really emphasizing monetary support, yielding more art. Move the amendment.
Okay. Amendment's been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Any discussion? Is there a motion on the bill?
Move the bill.
All right. Bill has been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, raise your hand. All right. The Jeremy Act has now passed unanimously in the committee. The next 2 bills, House Bill 393.
House Bill 393 is an HGO bill. Their primary. The bill expands the eligibility for the Maryland Dent Care program to include part-time dentists or dental hygienists, and authorizes MHEC in collaboration with MDH to establish prorated loan assistant repayment programs for part-time dentists and dental assistants. There are no amendments.
Beat Delegate Grice to the question. What was the vote in the
It was unanimous.
unanimous in the primary committee? Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Opposed, raise your hands. The bill passes by unanimous vote. House Bill 1167, we're also secondary, council.
House Bill, not now. House Bill 1167 establishes the statewide Secure Schools Emergency Response Program and the Center for School Safety. The amendments alter the purpose of the program, requirements of the emergency management system, and removes the mandate. The bill is unanimous in Ways and Means.
Okay, move the amendments. All right, all in favor of the amendment, say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Move the bill as amended. Any discussion on the bill? Delegate Grice.
Yeah, I know that the other committee was unanimous, but I do have questions on this one. It looks like there was opposition actually from the Center for School Safety and also emergency MIMS maybe. I think there was some does this bill address the concerns that were?
Who were the delegates that were assigned over to Ways and Means? Do we recall? Okay, do we know? Do you want to hold it to look at that? I mean, we're secondary, so we're.
Are you guys okay with it? You're up. No, well, let's move it then. That's fine.
Okay.
We'll go up. All in favor.
I think I think their concerns, were covered through the amendments, is what I'm getting, so. We'll confirm before it hits the floor, though. All right, but let's vote it now. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, raise your hands. The bill passes by unanimous vote. The next two bills are withdrawn by the sponsor. Give you a second to look at them and gone. All right, hold 1 second. It looks like we're good to go on the Montgomery County bill now, so let's move back to House Bill 1402. Delegate Solomon.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So this is a local bill that just establishes a framework for our state's attorney's office, employees within the state's attorney's office to collectively bargain. There are two amendments. Number one is technical, and number two establishes the comprehensive collective bargaining framework for the employees to become part of the union and become subject to Montgomery County's merit system. This was unanimous out of the delegation, and these amendments reflect an agreement between the state's attorneys and the employees.
Amendments have been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it.
Move the bill.
Bill's been moved and seconded. Local delegation bill. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Opposed, raise your hand. The ayes have it. Bill passes unanimous consent. That concludes our bill hearing. Good luck this afternoon moving the budget out of your subcommittees. We're adjourned.